So I've shared about 4 financial habits that women can change or should think and reflect this weekend. What are the things that you're doing, and what are the things you can do? And that's why in few, we want to empower women. Empower women not with technical charts, or empower women with just be empowered in your personal finances. Taking charge, be interested in financial literacy. Understand what's the difference between future money and present money. What's the difference between term insurance and endowment policies? Understand basic saving principles. Understand the things that work in the monetary system. Understand terms. So we want to be able to help them, to empower them, so that they are able to engage. Engage in what? Engage in their personal finances with themselves, with their family. Now, the thing about women is we always like to help others first before we help ourselves. I mean, look, if you ever have that problem, think about when you're in the plane, we never pay attention to those poor air stewardess. Okay, it's like he does all those things and say, I cannot remember. I never paid attention. I don't know what he said, but it's something about if there's an emergency, right? Help your child, help yourself first, then only help your little child. It's the same way. You need to help yourself first, so that you can be engaged. And so that you can enhance your financial literacy knowledge and skills, and so that you can enable yourself first and enable others, or your friends who are not so savvy. I mean, I'm in a good position where people come to me, they are too, and that's why we are in the Few Club, where we help people to be enabled, okay, and so that they can engage in their personal financial lives with others, in their family, in their community, in wherever they are, and therefore the whole cycle comes again. So these are some of our these are our values in Few, and we want to help women so that they're more confident to make their own financial decisions. We want to help them spend time and effort. Sometimes women are just running from tuition, and after that go and, drop something off and go bang and drop this, drop that. And there's so many things that we do that we don't have time for ourselves. So spend time to understand money and finances, to help themselves first. Oh, I've talked about that before, even if it came to help themselves first before they help others. Okay, to motivate their kids to stand on their own 2 feet, to follow their dreams. A lot of women, because of sacrifices, family sacrifices, they have let go of their dreams. It's sad. Women are very talented people, just as men are, and we can complement a lot of organizations, we can complement our communities by being involved and follow our dreams. They provide financial backups to the family in time of need. I know a lot of women whose partners failed in their businesses. They are there for them, to help them. And they're in charge of their financial journey, whether single, married, widowed, or divorced. Okay, so in any status that you are, as a woman, you are in charge. And to be in charge means, that's where I end the last few slides. To be in charge. So how do I be in charge? How do I grasp these financial literacy concepts? How do I even start, I mean, all you say is correct, but how do I start? So let me just share with you last few slides before I end. First and foremost, we like to do spring clean. We spring clean the house. I know a particular friend, before the daughter comes back from Singapore, whole day spring clean until the nose all, running because dust. If you are organized in your house, please, in your own personal finances, get organized. The first thing to do is get financially organized. I have got those who I want to do a financial health check on. Give me your data. They take 1 year. Yes, they take 2 years. And then they meet me and say, yes, I'm ready with the data. And then they start sitting there opening envelopes, opening documents, and then some seal. Oh no. All right, so spring clean, declutter, have I am so organized in my financial data. You want any data? Very fast. So recently I applied for a loan for a property. And the real estate guy said, wow, so fast. Yes, that's because I have all in my computer is there, whatever you want. So it's very fast, and my loan was approved very fast too. So spring clean declutters, because if you're in a mess, how do you know where you stand, right? So the second thing to do is then to know where you stand in terms of your income and your expenses. Then how do you track your expenses anyway? How much savings do you have at the end of the day? And how much assets, how much... Are you taking my picture? Okay. How much assets, how much liabilities do you have? How do you do this if you're not organized financially? Number one, all right? So this weekend, don't do anything, just go back and declutter, find your insurance policies, open your bank statements, don't have a financial phobia. Women do sometimes have a financial phobia, don't want to look. Open, don't just don't file nothing one. A lot of us file, but don't look. Look, take some data, put it inside, okay? Not get your children do some Excel worksheets for you. There's a lot of applications as well. Number 3, then understand what you are also covered for. Knowing what you're covered for is very important. A lot of us have got insurance policies, but we never really open our insurance policy until somebody else opens it for us. Yeah. We get it from the agent and then file. But when I do a financial health check, usually I ask them to open up and give me their insurance policies. Some do have a summary. The agents do a summary for them. Some don't. So what I do is then I say, show me. And one day I actually opened someone's insurance policy and found out that, oh my goodness, this person actually is a smoker. But I know she's not a smoker. Secret. She has been smoking without my knowledge. So I asked her, how come you're a smoker? She says, no, I'm not a smoker. You are a smoker. You say you're a smoker. No, I'm not. Oh, mistake. 10 years ago, mistake. Don't know until now. Because we don't open. So we need to check. And then not just that, summarize. If today your insurance agents have not summarized your policies for you, ask. They already earn your commission. Go and ask them to summarize. After summarize, this is what I advise you to do, which I do for myself. I take all the coverage that I'm covered for. Say my life coverage is, say, for, let's say 1 million. Okay, 1 million. I'm covered for 1 million, and I pay 10,000. No, cannot be 10,000. I pay, say, 20,000, which is quite true. That's something that I have. 1 million, and I pay about 20-odd thousand a year for my insurance coverage. I take 1 million and I divide by 20,000. It's 50, right? 50, right? 1 million divided by 20,000 is 50. 50 is the number that tells me that for every ringgit I pay to the insurer, how many times I'm covered? I'm covered 50 times. My 1 ringgit goes 50 times if I die. My sister very happy. No, my sister is there. I'm just joking, okay? I always joke on that so that everybody knows that's my sister. So that's what you must... I think a lot of insurance agents don't do that for you. I may be wrong, but you might just... It's simple. It's just this one divide by this. So I had one person who had about 20. The ratio is 20. That's expensive. It actually tells you how much more expensive are you paying for your insurance policies. A lot of us overpay for insurance, undercovered for coverage, or wrongly covered. That's when you need to do the summary. Number 4, take stock of your savings and investments. Okay, as I said, take stock. Don't just take stock. I know a lot of you have been unit trust agents, stockbrokers. Stockbrokers don't usually do a summary for you. You have unit trust agents who probably give you a summary of your returns. But I think that you should go one more step further. You may want to ask them, maybe they may not, I'm not sure whether they can do it, or you can ask someone who is a financial planner to actually consolidate your portfolio. A lot of us accumulate. I was talking to, I think, Tony and Annie, that there is this thing when in our financial life, there's 3 phases. One is accumulation, management, and consumption. Okay? A lot of us accumulate. We soft-hearted ma. Chincai lah, help me lah. I'm just new in this. Okay, help. Another one, can't help. So you accumulate a lot, but we don't really manage. And when we don't really manage, we don't really know whether our investments are enough for consumption. So depends on your stage in life. You may be doing accumulation management or consumption. So I have accumulated, and I'm accumulating less, but I'm still managing, and I'm not consuming it yet. But I know by managing it well, I'm going to consume really well later on. So you need to actually go one step further to consolidate not just your, per se investments. Put it together, your real estate, your shares, your unit trusts, your equities, your REITs, your bonds, everything, your savings account, put it in a portfolio, and you need to know that portfolio, which is an accumulation of your retirement assets for a particular purpose, what return is it giving you as a portfolio, not as a product. As a portfolio, what return is it giving you? Is it above your personal inflation lifestyle rate? It's not 4%. I asked someone yesterday, I did a presentation in a company, listed company yesterday, and I said, what is your lifestyle inflation rate? And he's only 31. He said 12%. I said, well done. That's very true. Lifestyle inflation rate is different from national inflation rate. Kueh, all that, roti canai. When you don't order water from restaurants, very expensive. The inflation rate for water from 20 cents can become $1. And bring your own, okay? Or drink first. I'm just kidding. Number 5, last but not least. Oh dear, I can take forever. I'm so sorry. I can take forever, no, but I'm sure you're enjoying this. Number 5, I'm glad I'm not assuming. Okay, number 5, get your family's testamentary matter in order. Inventorize and preserve. Inventorize. Have an inventory of all testamentary matters. Okay, your insurance, your wills, your trust, your wasiat, your hibah, all that sort of thing. Know where they are kept. Talk to your spouses. Don't be afraid. Ask them where they're kept, because you can't ask them when they're not around. Simple as that. Okay, last but not least, I just want to encourage you, make a change. Make a change, women, for the better. And don't be like this woman who says that, my financial advisor says, I don't have enough faith. And my spiritual advisor says, I'm too diversified. Some of you caught the joke, some of you didn't. So with that, thank you very much for your attention. I enjoyed every single minute of talking to you. Thank you so much.